Absolutely. It's going to be so good. All right, cool. We've got everybody here. Happy Friday Eve day to everybody. I'm going to check my tech 1 second. I want to make sure I'm actually appearing in my Facebook group as promised. Yep, there I am. I can see myself. Always love seeing yourself on video, right? Okay, my friends, you know how we do this. I've got Facebook and YouTube down here on my laptop. I've got Instagram up here on my iPhone, so I can go live in all the places. And I'm so excited to see you. Today, I'm covering a question you've probably been asking yourself as an entrepreneur. I know I've asked this question a lot. How do you cut through? How in the world do you cut through this very noisy online space? It's loud, it's crowded. You can build the business of your dreams. I am answering this question today. I'm giving you 3 actionable steps you can take today to make sure you are literally cutting through the noise of the online world so you can attract those ideal clients that you love. And I have a free worksheet that goes along with this training. You're going to want that too. The information I'm going to share with you today, it's not new. In fact, I said to somebody the other day, there's really no new information when it comes to marketing in the online space. We're all just sort of reusing the same information. I just don't think there's anything that cutting edge out there anymore. So the information I'm going to share with you today, it's gathered from people that I consider to be my mentors, podcasts that I listen to, people like Donald Miller with Story Brand. He's amazing. Amy Porterfield, Gary Vaynerchuk, Tony Robbins. You've heard all those names before. So we're going to talk about the things that they recommend, and I'm going to put my own spin on it. So let's go. Good marketing comes from knowing exactly who your ideal clients are. Wait, I did not introduce myself, did I? Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second. I would love to introduce myself. I had some tech issues getting onto Instagram, and I think it's thrown my brain off. Okay. If you're new to me and I'm new to you, I am Tracy Beavers. I am your business and sales coach, and I help entrepreneurs get consistent monthly income and new clients without paid ads. You can gain the income you want and get that visibility you seek and those new clients that you love with ease. Business building does not have to be a struggle. When you coach with me, I give you a clear roadmap of action steps all laid out so you know exactly what you need to focus on every day to get to your goal. And we do that together, hand in hand, step by step. And I know that some days feel overwhelming and some days you don't have clarity. That's where I come in as your coach. I cut through all that stuff for you and we map it out and we get there together and we get stuff done. So reach out to me and set a free info call if you'd like to know more information about that. I'd love to talk to you. And tell me if you're here live or you're catching the replay. And if you have questions or comments as we go along, after the training is over, I'll pop over into Facebook and check the comments and answer questions there. In Instagram, I can see your questions as they come in, or just shoot me a DM and I'll answer them there. And YouTubers, same thing. If you want to comment, I will always answer your questions. I love hearing from you. All right, so give me one. I'm going to check one more piece of tech. Okay, so let's talk about the topic today. This online world that we're building our businesses in, it is so freaking loud. It's crowded, right? You probably heard me say before that it feels like a really overcrowded restaurant or bar where you can't really hear the person next to you, and you certainly can't get the bartender's attention to order a cocktail, right? And it feels like everywhere you turn on social media, there's someone offering the same thing that you are. I mean, think about it. There are so many business and sales coaches out there, right? And so then you might be thinking, how do I differentiate myself? How do I compete? How do I stand out? And how do I get my clients' attention, my ideal clients' attention, right? Give me a yes in the comments if you felt this way too. If you felt like there's so many people out there that do what I do, how am I going to set myself apart? How am I going to be any different? Let me know in the comments. Give me a yes. And tell me who you are, what you do, who you serve. Listen, I've been there. I have days where I still feel like this too. As I said, it feels like there's a business and sales coach on every single corner. So I sometimes have those feelings like, how do I set myself apart? But I'm going to share with you my strategies for success. It all comes back to our marketing and our messaging and being consistent and patient. Now, I know patience is no fun. It's not sexy, and it's hard, right? But I am telling you, after 7 years of building businesses, patience and consistency are your 2 very best friends. The twins, patience and consistency, 2 very best friends when it comes to success. You are easily able to discern if I'm your best option. Hold on one second. I'm having a tech issue here. I'm trying to look at my notes and it's not making any sense to me. Give me one sec. Okay. Hold on one second. My computer has been doing some really strange things to me. Okay, so here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about your marketing. Good marketing comes from knowing exactly who your ideal clients are and aren't, knowing how they're feeling and what they want to accomplish. You're taking them from where they are to where they want to be, that transformation, right? Using their words and their emotions to pull them to you and attract them to you and tell them stories of how you have achieved the success that they want and how you have helped others achieve that same success. So you've probably heard this before, the riches are in the niches. And this is true when it comes to knowing our ideal clients. We have to position ourselves so that people can see themselves in our message. They know that we are their answer because they can easily see who we are, what we do, who we serve. In Forbes magazine recently, I read that, and I can't recall the name of the writer, you guys, I'm sorry, I probably should have written that down. She said, I thought it was really powerful. You can't be everything to everyone, but you will be something special to the people that matter. And those are your target customers, right? So let me give you an example. What if my messaging was something like this? I'm a business and sales coach, and I help entrepreneurs grow their businesses. Okay, it's not awful, right? But it's way too general. And if you're an entrepreneur and you're reading that or hearing that, you're not going to immediately see yourself in my message. You're not going to be able to see that I'm your answer. So it would be better if I stopped trying to serve everyone with that statement and got specific. So I need to be specific and say something more like, I'm a business and sales coach, and I teach online entrepreneurs how to gain visibility, attract their ideal clients, get consistent income monthly without paid ads. Right? Okay, that's a lot more specific. All right, let me pan through my notes again. I think these notes got all mixed up. And I do have notes, you guys. I really do. I absolutely believe in having notes when you're trying to do something like this, because I will forget some of the stuff that I'm saying. All right, let me go back. So we talked about making sure that your marketing messaging is specific and narrowing down into your ideal clients. Oh my goodness, this is not going well today. That's okay. We're going to keep going. Doesn't always have to be perfect, does it? All right. So you want your ideal clients to see themselves in your messaging, right? And you want to know your ideal client really, really well. And you want your messaging to always be very simple and clear, not clever. Clever confuses people. So let me give you an example of mine, of a mistake that I made. I tried to be clever in creating a new free training for people. I've got a free training all about how to get new clients through the referrals of your existing clients. Great idea, right? Okay, well, I call it the referral machine. It's clever, it's cute, but do people actually know what it is based on that title? Do they see themselves in it? Can they say, yes, that's for me? No, they can't. So I am reworking it. And guess what I'm changing it to? Referrals made easy, how to get referrals from your clients. Better, right? More clear, right? And I got this help on rewording that lead magnet through a group coaching program that I'm in. This is where hiring a coach, being a part of a group, being a part of a mastermind is going to come in really, really handy. When you have things that you are trying to flush out, whether it be the name of a new lead magnet you want to use, the name of your Facebook group that you're creating, the name of your business, figuring out your ideal clients. In fact, these are all things that my Business Visibility Made Easy students are working through. We're in week 1 of the 8-week group coaching program with them, and they are diving into the modules. They're asking questions, but these are some of the things that we're working through with them as well. They're using each other's ideas and helping each other come up with really awesome creative solutions. Okay, so you want to know who your ideal client is, and you want to make sure your marketing messaging is clear, not clever. And you want to give them great content, right? Okay, so You've probably heard this before as well. Facts tell, stories sell. So you're going to want to tell some stories about yourself and your successes that you've had with your methods, and take that and one step notch better, tell the stories of your clients and their successes. But if you're just starting out and you don't have any clients, or maybe you've only had 1 or 2 clients, use your story, because you've helped yourself get where you are, right? Stories evoke emotion, and the brain loves emotion. We are more likely to remember a story than a bunch of facts. So start documenting your clients' stories. Now, I'll give you an example. One of my clients, Shannon, is a business systems and organization coach. She's brilliant. She didn't have her own Facebook group when we got together, and she wasn't sure about having her own Facebook group in the first place, and if she really knew how to use that strategy to get visibility. Through my coaching and mapping this out for her, she created her own group, and it's growing consistently. And now she has over 100 people in this group, and they are consuming her content. So if I just said to you, instead of giving you that story of Shannon, if I just said to you, you guys, Facebook groups are one of the best growth strategies. You can get loads of people into your world that way. Or I told you the story about Shannon and how she implemented this, and she now has over 100 more people in her world than she did before. Which one of those is going to inspire you and move you to consider, maybe that strategy would be good for me? Do you see where I'm coming from? I could give you the facts, or I could give you a story that evokes emotion that your brain is going to remember. All right, so then what you want to do is and when you're speaking of those stories, when you are working with your clients and you're gathering those stories, those become your testimonials that you use in your marketing content. Everything you do, if you're a guest on a podcast, if you were asked to be featured in a book. One of my clients said to me that she was asked, she submitted a submission for a book that's coming out, and she was selected. Another one of my clients is a quilter. She is now an ambassador for the company Bernina, which is a major company in the quilting space, right? So anything that we do, from our client testimonials and the results we're getting for them, to the things that we're doing and the things that are showcasing our expertise, we need to be using those in our marketing. Absolutely. Because I know it feels like you're tooting your own horn, but nobody's going to toot it for you. You've got to do that for you. And you've got to show people how you are their best solution. Okay, so let's recap really quick. And I apologize that I've been all over the map. I think there's something wrong with my Mac. I don't know, that it's not attaching files the way it should. I think I just need to shut the whole thing down and restart it, right? It just needs a reboot. So my notes got all mixed up today, which is crazy. But let's recap really fast. So when you're trying to cut through the online noise, because it is loud and it feels like there is a business and sales coach on every corner. If you're a life coach, it feels like there's a life coach on every corner. If you're in health and wellness, it feels like everyone's teaching health and wellness. Again, give me a yes if you felt this way and you're thinking, how do I differentiate myself? How do I cut through this noise? How do I build this business of my dreams? Okay, you want to make sure you know who your ideal client is. Who are they? Narrow this down, because if you're trying to speak to everyone, you're going to speak to no one. When you're trying to attract this, you're casting a huge net and you're trying to attract a whole bunch of people. People can't see themselves in your message. We want people to immediately say, yes, Tracy's for me. She's exactly what I'm looking for. And here's the thing, and I just talked about this on our group coaching call this morning. You can niche down, but you're also going to attract people that are like a layer or two outside of your niche. One of my clients mentioned that she really wants to focus on working with women and coaching, maybe not so much men. And what we talked about was that's outstanding. Don't be surprised if you do attract a couple of male clients. I have male clients. Most of my clients are women, but by focusing on female entrepreneurs, I'm still attracting the guys that want to grow business. Okay, your marketing messaging. Again, you want people to see themselves in your marketing messaging. So you want it to be clear, simple, not clever. And the reason this is, like I mentioned, this is a place where you're going to want to hire a coach, be in a mastermind, or be in a group program. So you can make sure that what you're doing is actually going to resonate with your audience and you can get some feedback on it. And then when you're working with your clients, you want to gather their testimonials and their stories and their transformations and their wins so that you can put that into powerful marketing to showcase your expertise and draw in your ideal clients. And I've got a free worksheet for you that you can use to walk through this entire strategy and lay it all out for yourself. If you're on Facebook, my assistant Jill is going to pop that into the comments. Instagrammers are going to want to go to tracybeavers.com/noise. YouTubers, same link. YouTubers, I'm going to put it in the notes for you. And Instagrammers, if you can't remember that, just DM me and I'll send it to you. It's tracybeavers.com/noise to go grab. Thank you so much for being here with us today. You guys, let's make it easy to build our businesses. Let's make it easy for everybody to see who we are, what we do, how we can serve them, how awesome we are, and how they can hire us. And in order to do that, you've got to get visibility. You want to cut through the noise and make yourself seen in this online world. Those new clients you want, you got to be visible for them to be attracted to you. And you guys know that's what I teach. You can join my free Facebook group and learn even more. I've got tons of free trainings in there in the guides section. It's called Be a Confident Entrepreneur, Get Visible, and Grow Your Income. So if you're not in the Facebook group, join us. What's in it for you to join us? I'm so glad you asked. You can promote yourself, your offers, show your expertise, support other members, and through that, people are going to get to know you, and they're going to know how wonderful you are and how knowledgeable you are. They're going to want to connect with you. Using Facebook groups is an excellent strategy for visibility. Just think of my friend Shannon when you think about Facebook groups. And as always, I hope these tips have helped you. And thanks for putting up with me with my weird notes today. Oh my gosh. But as always, I want to know what you think, what you'd like to learn more of, hear more about. It is my goal to bring value to you and be of service and give you things that are going to move the business needle forward towards that income that you want. And if you're loving this content, come back every Thursday at 11:30 Central. I am here live on Facebook, in my Facebook group, and also most of the time on Instagram, unless I have a guest expert. Then it's only on Facebook in the Facebook group, and you have to be there. You guys remember, don't go it alone. Being an entrepreneur is really hard. And some days, everybody wants to buy what you're selling. And other days, nobody can remember your name. And some days, you knock it out of the park with your Facebook Live because your notes are all ready. And other days, your computer goes into glitch and your notes get all messed up. And you sound like an idiot, right? It's not ever perfect. We're all in this thing together. If you think you're alone, my friend, you are not. It doesn't matter if you're on day one, hour one, or you've been in it 15 years. It doesn't matter how much success you had or how many dollar bills you've collected in your business. We all have days where it feels hard, where it feels overwhelming. So that's why I want you to be in our Facebook group so that you know you're not alone and you have the support you need. And when you're ready for strategies that are going to get you more visible, help you break through the noise of this loud online space so you can grow your audience, grow your email list, get that consistent monthly income, attract those ideal clients that light you up, reach out and set a free info call with me. Let's talk about where you are in your business, maybe some things you need to do different or change up. What do you keep? What do you throw away and revamp? Let's talk about it, okay? Let's just have a conversation. Have a great balance of the weekend. And remember, when one of us rises, we all rise. So we're going to keep cheering each other on. Now I'm going to go over into StreamYard and check the comments from Facebook. Thank goodness this seems to be working. I'm still live, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, somebody said, thank you for such valuable information. Awesome. I love it. StreamYard is now just saying Facebook user, so I can't see your name, but thank you so much. Coach Mona, Coach Mona G, Social Media 101. I help baby boomers come of age with their social media presence. I love it. Learning Canva and doing videos. Awesome. I love it. The only thing you can count on with tech is you can't count on anything. That is so true. Oh my gosh. That is so true. Yeah. So true. I am rebooting my computer right after this. Thank you, Jill, for tossing that link in the comments. It's tracybeavers.com/noise. And thank you guys for being here. Somebody said, great job in spite of the tech issues. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Let me see if anything else. All right, you guys. Always love being with you. Jazzes me up. My favorite part of the week. Next Thursday, 11:30 Central, every week, mark your calendar, put it in your phone, put a phone alarm on, whatever it takes. I'll see you soon.